morning, everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT, day 57 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. Just waiting on the shuttle to take me back to Route 100 in Pearisburg, where I can get back on the trail where I left off. It's gonna be a big day today. It's gonna be over 20 miles, and it looks like it's gonna start raining around lunchtime. So it looks like it's going to be kind of a little bit of a repeat of yesterday, or the day before yesterday, actually. So it's going to be thunder showers, it's going to be, rain, and it's going to be a long day. I just hope that, we don't have so many rocks along the trail, because that makes it just real, it makes it a drag. It's going to be the first week that I start out without Mike. He's going to take 2 or 3 0 days, try to get his ankle feeling better. He's going to go to a podiatrist this morning, and he's thinking about doing acupuncture and different things. So he's being pretty proactive, but I think a little bit of rest is going to do him a world of good. So it's going to be weird because I'm hiking alone, and it's just going to be whoever is at the shelter, if anybody, whoever's at a campsite, if anybody. So it is going to be different, and but that's just the way it goes. That's what happens. So hopefully he'll start feeling better and can catch up with me. I'll take a couple of zeros with family members and friends to give him some time to catch up. Anyway, so that's it for this morning. Just waiting on the shuttle. Should be here anytime. Crossing the new river that I've spent a lot of time on when I was at Virginia Tech. Floating down the new river in the summertime in the inner tubes. It was awesome. Morning, everybody. I'm a couple miles into my hike. Kind of had to go hike on the road a little bit to get to the trail, which was kind of neat because I got to see Pearisburg a little bit, which I've been to Pearisburg, probably 100 times, and not on foot. But I don't know, there was something that I wanted to share with you. So a lot of times when I'm at home and I'm leaving to go somewhere, and I'll get in the car, I'll get this nagging feeling that I'm leaving something, I'm forgetting something. And so I'll go back inside and I'll look around a little bit, and my phone will be on the kitchen table, or, there'll be something that I needed to take with me that I forgot. Well, I got that feeling when I got out of the shuttle this morning. Had my backpack on, my trekking poles, and my hat was on my head, had my phone with me, I'm just kind of double checking. And, I'd already double and triple checked, because there's just so many things, and I pack my backpack the same way every day. And then I realized the thing I was leaving was Mike. Usually Mike's with me. And, the last I saw him was crawling into his tent at the hospital. I know he's, really bumming out because he's not on the trail and he's got to stay off the trail for a little bit. But that was the thing that I was leaving behind and I was forgetting was Mike. So anyway, that's just a little, personal thing that happens on the trail when you get separated from people that you've been hiking with for a long time. But, I just told him when I left that, he just needs to get his ankle better, get on the trail, and then I'll let him know each day where I am, and I'll take some zeros with, friends and family, and he'll catch up. But it was just kind of one of those little interesting moments. All right, talk to you soon. Finally have a little view of something. Maybe New River Valley, maybe the New River's down there somewhere. Hard to tell. But we're walking on a kind of a bald. We are really high. We've got to be up over 4,000 feet, I think. So let's just see where we go. Yeah, it is a massive view. It's a little bit cloudy, so you can't really see maybe as far as we could if it was clear, but you can see the fog or the clouds rolling in. I don't know if you can see those clouds, and you can see them coming over those trees right there. So anyway, that's where we are, and I just want to share that view with you. I love getting a little color in the sea of green. It's just, you know, green everywhere. And this is, you know, the name Green Tunnel comes from. But then this spring we get a lovely dose of color, and it really makes the day a little brighter when we get this. Okay, well, I think the weatherman was right. We've been hearing rumblings of thunder for the last, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, and now the rain's coming. So I'm just glad that we're not on top of a mountain when this thunderstorm hits. But wait a minute, we are on top of a mountain. So I've got my poncho on, I got my rain jacket on. When it starts coming down real heavy, I'm just gonna crouch down and kind of turtle up and get my head and everything up underneath the umbrella, and my poncho is covering my pack, so I'll just crouch down and hope that it passes quickly. But you know, we're on the trail. You can't get out of the rain, you can't get out of the weather unless you're in a shelter, and the shelter is another 8 miles away. All right, I'll let you know how I weather the storm. Bye. Well, the rain is almost over, and look who I found. Look. That is the cutest salamander I think I've ever seen. So beautiful. Can you see the little spots on him? I think he's a poison dart salamander, so we won't touch him. No, he's just a cool little salamander, but I hope he gets up the, yeah, he's getting off the trail. I didn't want anybody to step on him. Here is another little beautiful salamander. But I want him off the trail so he doesn't get smushed. So I don't know really what to do. I might take a little stick and move him a little bit, because he will definitely get smushed. Hey everybody, I'm about mile 17 or so into the hike, and went through a big thunderstorm at the top of the mountain, which was a little scary. There was a couple of lightning cracks that were pretty close, and it stopped raining for about an hour or two, and now I'm on a second thunderstorm, and I'm down lower. I'm lower now. I'm not on the top of the mountain, but it's one of those times where I just want to get to the shelter, you know, and you know, get my wet shoes off, get my wet socks off, and just get out of the rain. You know, I don't mind, you know, walking in the rain, you know, for a period, but it's been a long day, and you know, got nailed with, you know, 2 thunderstorms, and just want to get into somewhere where it's dry. And I'm just hoping that, you know, I get to the shelter and it's not full, you know, because that's one of those unknowns. You know, you don't know who's in front of you, so there might be 10 people in front of you, and the shelter is completely full, and then you gotta set up in the rain and sleep in the rain, and possibly pack up in the rain, and that's a super drag. So just trying to make it to the shelter. Should be there within an hour or so. I'll give you an update when I get there.